Well, today may be a bit of a fight. Trying to finish up. Welcome back to Mid-10, y'all. Hay cutting day. Any luck, fingers crossed, everything goes smooth. This will be the last hay cut day of first cutting. Got about, if I'm on rough estimate what we got, that's probably 5, 6, 15, 10. We probably got 30 acres maybe today to cut. Maybe. So I've got Dalton. I've opened up another field that's across the fence line right here. I put Dalton in it. That's not as rough. As you can see, I got a little lean on this field here. To the gully next to the field we finished battling yesterday, which we did finish last night on that. And glad we did, because it did rain this morning a little bit. Like, I don't know how much it rained last night. It rained enough to get a little water in mud holes today. But it wasn't a hard rain. So I'm glad we got the hay up we got up yesterday. Calling for a 40% chance of rain all day, every hour. So it's going to be scattered today. We're just going to run and see what we can get cut today. I hope we get everything cut. I sure would like to be done cutting hay today. If I get done cutting hay today, I mean we possibly get done baling hay by Wednesday. And start moving hay, and Alex is about ready to start cutting wheat as soon as the wheat dries down. Well, we've got got 2 fields knocked down. About to finish the third up here in a minute. It's almost 2 o'clock, I think. Yeah, 10 till 2. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more small fields. Nothing's very big. That's what's gonna take us a long day moving. And the only problem with moving is that coon. You got to fold the dadburn tarp up on it to pick a disc mower up because the tarp's so big, which is aggravating. This AGCO disc mower vouchers I'm running, I can just fold her up when I'm done. So it takes us a few minutes to move. We'll knock this field out in a minute, go to the 2 more, and then we got to start running down the road. Dalton had his first breakdown. Broke the coon. So he broke not the hydraulic cylinder, so the cylinder's fine. Looks like the cap that goes on in the cylinder connector, basically it connects to the, connects out, which you saw. Broke. It happens. It happened actually in a good field. It's close to the shop. We was able to hook a ratchet strap to it, keep a disc mower up enough we could move it out of the field and put it against the fence. Out of the way. It's out of the way. If it had happened here in another hour, we've been down the road a mile, and then it would have been an issue, and we'd have to fix it right now. What it is right now, we ain't got to fix it right now. If I can make it through the rest of the cutting, that can be on my repair list for next hay cutting, and we'll get a part ordered and fix it. Happens, part of it. Ain't that big a deal. Happened in a good spot. Actually happened when he picked up the disc mower to fold it up when he's done at the field. Like I said, I'm kind of glad it happened where it did. This will slow me down. It's 3:30, 4 o'clock. 3:30. And another good thing. Got that, because stuff happens for a reason, I'll tell you that right now. Good thing is, I pulled out of the field and parked on the driveway waiting for him to fold up, and he hollered at me on the radio and said, hey, this mower's broke. We can't run it today. So I just left the tractor sitting there in the driveway with John there. Come back there, thought I had rock fluid under it. So if I hadn't stopped there in the driveway, I never would have seen that. You won't see it in the field. Had a loose bolt on the bottom of it, back loose. So we got her tightened up, because you ain't lost much fluid. It wasn't even gonna add yet, so haven't been leaking long. But if Dalton hadn't broke, that could have been a major disaster to draw hydraulic fluid out of this thing. So things happen for a reason. And it ain't that bad a fix. I may actually be able to weld that up, weld it back together. I'll get a better look at it tomorrow or something. Right now I want to get done cutting hay today or finish up with what I can today. You can see that Johnson grass good and thick right there. And that's a short Johnson grass. There's spots where it's even with the daggone fender on this back tractor here. Ten till 7, the last field of first cut. Almost done with it. Oh, it feels good to be here finally. I got that little bit of area right here left, and I'll be done. Done. I guess I'll finish this field up here in the next few minutes and head on the house, give me some supper. We'll catch up with you guys here in, I don't know. I hope to be back out here Tuesday baling this afternoon, maybe Wednesday, but we're back out here in 2 days, start baling. It might take us 3 afternoons to get it all baled. So we may hopefully be done with it by next weekend. We'd like to be done with it by Thursday afternoon the latest, but I think it will take a little more than that. Hopefully it won't. Let's see how the thing goes. What time we get started every day and how everything goes. I'm back mid-10, y'all. Fingers crossed. Last day of hay. Was able to get out here a little bit earlier today. I got to take time off work, and it is 2 o'clock. We've been going about, well, by the time we got everything hooked up, about an hour now. With any luck, we'll be able to get done. It's just gonna be, there's gonna be a couple fields that are gonna be slow because it's a little bit rough, and they are what they are. But that'll be the first field we do. We'll see how we go through them, and we'll go. Dalton is gonna learn hillsides today because he's working on one right there. He's only got one bell right over there that we got to unroll. I wanted to unroll that bell here in a little bit. He kicked it out and it rolled back on me, closed the gate on it, and then it picked the gate up quick enough and started breaking strings on it. But once he gets this hillside bell, we'll set it at the top, roll it back down, and unroll that bell, and bell it back up and restring it. Life lessons. He's fine. We'll figure it. He's figuring it out. Hay dried out real nice though. It actually has not rained on it. No, it did rain on hay. It rained. We finished cutting this Sunday afternoon, and it rained about, I don't know, 2/10 maybe Sunday night. So, yeah. I don't think I've got a hay field that hasn't been rained on this so far this spring. But it's dried out real nice. I got a spot over here I had to rake around. It's always a little, it's a wet weather spring spot over here, and it's just damp. It's not water standing in it, but it's soft. I'm just gonna rake around it. It ain't a very big spot. It's a, 50 foot by 50 foot something. Ain't no use in turning the bather up or rutting the field up. More like to rut the field up. So we're gonna rake around it today. And he's getting the hang of it though. He's finally figured out the trick of pulling into windrows, but you got to pull into them that are, you're not pulling in the end, you're cutting into them somewhere. He's finally figured to pick the intake up and go with it. Yeah, if he don't set that one on the bottom, that'd be a good spot. He's learned. I told him he needs to sell his roll sideways if he's on the hill a little bit. Just keep it from rolling. Got her unrolled. So, stick down out there. He's finishing up his field here. I'm gonna head on to the next one. Oh. First breakdown of the day. Doc broke a shear bolt in the intake. 5-minute change. Back together. He done had it apart. By the time he had the shield off my go bar, bolts lined up right, shoved one in, tightened it up. Shield, took the shield back on, ready to go. So, happened. That's first shield. That's the first shear broke. We broke our intake, so I tightened that chain up, and that's been. Before I start belling over there. Had that been 200 rolls? Or maybe 200 rolls. I put on blanks and I broke a shear bolt. I really don't know. Anyway, he's back running again. What it was, he went into that roll that we done rolled. And I've learned if you bell a roll, you ever roll, the top layer is that bell's so tight. It's best to start from the core, go to the bottom and come back up and get the top of it again, make it a top again. If you go into the top and then come back and get the core and bottom, sometimes that top, if you hit it, it will break that shear bolt because it's so tight. You've unrolled it, but it's still got a lot of tightness in that bell compaction where you sat down and unrolled it. So there you go, pro tip. When you re-roll a bell, hey, start from the core, come back to the top again on these bellers. Well, today may be a bit of a fight. Trying to finish up. Just had to come back over here, and Dalton was driving off his little hill right here. While he running faster than he should, and he learned, which is happens. I hit a bounce just right, and the door for a string popped open, threw all the string out at the tractor. We got it put back up now. It's back up and ready to go now. So, he's ready to go. Ain't that big a deal. They're learning to slow down going down the hill, so I ain't seen that happen. New one on me. One more half a wind roll, and I'll have this field done. So I've got this little section here raked, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 brush piles we're having to rake around. 5 brush piles we got to rake around. A bunch of little bitty small turns, little hillside. I'm just gonna sit here with him for a few minutes and make sure he's okay, gets off some of this rougher stuff here. And scoot over out of his way so I can get through here. See, there's another brush pile down there. It's a gully. Oh, it's 7 brush piles, another brush pile right there. So, well, I'm gonna sit here for a minute in the shade. Make sure he don't have no trouble for just a minute. Then we'll go on to the next field. I'll go start raking the next field here in a second. Well, today may not go smooth. Dalton just stopped me and the kubota quit moving in the field. Woo, new tractor quit moving. That's always good. So it quit moving on. He went to turn. He was had a full bale sitting on the hillside. He turned, pulled out a windmill, turned uphill to go back and to go put the bale on top of the hill so it wouldn't roll. And when we did that, it quit moving. So just stop moving. He put it in a couple different gears, tried to back it up with the lever. It wouldn't do nothing. So he thought he shut the PTO off on a baler, on a tractor, put it back in gear, went to neutral, shut the PTO off, put it back in gear, and it started driving forward. And that's running again now. So I don't know. I've called the dealership to let them know their tractor guy is out on a call now, and it's 3:45. He won't be back in tonight. So he don't call me tomorrow. We're gonna keep running it like it is right now because that's what I can do. We're just gonna watch it. I have noticed that the back of that transmission above the PTO shaft gets burn your hand hot at times. Run it, especially when you sit there and run it all day long. And we're pushing that tractor, you know, we're running, pushing it like you're supposed to, like a tractor base do. So, kind of where we're at with it right now. we are going to keep going on and see what happens. Don't know. Maybe nothing wrong with it. Maybe electrical issue. Not really sure yet. But it's stopping moving bothers me. I'm sure dealership will figure it out. But it's been reported. That's the main thing. I reported. The tractor had 193 hours on it when I looked a while ago. Okay. Well, it's 5:30 on this little small field here that gave me just fits last year Johnson grass. So we're just running it slow right now. Dalton is running with the pickup up a little bit because it's still got some Johnson grass in it. So he's not fighting it. He's not running the pickup straight on the ground. That way, when the windrow's wide, he's not holding the Johnson grass down and he's not getting plugged. But with all that being said, I don't think I'm gonna get done with the creek tonight. There's 4 fields down there. Maybe 6 o'clock by the time I get down there. When I get down there at 6, they don't come in case before I get done with them. Then the question is, I just wait and do them tomorrow. Let them dry today. It ain't supposed to rain tonight. It's actually supposed to be dry tomorrow. That's what I'm leaning toward right now. I want it to be done today. But for sake of efficiency, I think it's better off if I wait to do it tomorrow. Maybe what I'll do. I'll ponder on it here in a minute. See what time he gets done. It's 5:30. I just have to run slow and this stuff. It'll take a minute to get it done. I think we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day. Welcome back to Mid 10, y'all. Last day of hay. 4 fields left. Probably looking around a total of 40 bales at most on these fields. Not big fields, but small fields. You gotta run down here, down the road, past the swimming hole, where you bet the loafers stay. Trying to breathe in too deep when you go past it, don't get high. And go from there. We're gonna jump on this first hill here, which is the, and well, I said hill right. We're gonna jump on this first field here, which is a double hill. Got one hill one way the other, and we're gonna belt this gully here, and there is not a flat spot to sit. Better not jump out. Sorry, swore there. That FedEx guy trying to jump out between me and Dalton. He needs to just chill out there a second. I'll be out of the way in just a minute. Back to the first field here, you got the double gully. It's the one I keep losing, that there's hay bales lost in the woods. I ain't found a spot to set a roll of hay yet. There's like 2 spots in the whole field you can set a roll of hay. And you can set one at the bottom of the hill, rolls off into the woods. We'll go down here and get Dalton on his first hill here, show him where to set rolls out at, see if we can get knocked out. Loafers. You see the hill back there. Don't look that bad till you get on it. We'll get on it in a second. Boy, I'm glad I waited today. Let's hay right here. That's just right. If I'd done it yesterday, I believe it'd been a little wet. It's a good call. I'm waiting on that. I did see Alex a while ago. He was moving the water tank. It's him with the water tank over here. So to move that, I think it'll go back and get the I think it'll go back and get the semi and get the grain trotter, the hopper bottom, a little hopper bottom. Then they'll bring 4755 over here, hook it to the grain cart, and I think he's about ready. Then you got the bearing put in the grain cart today. We need to on that we need to put on the unloading auger. So I'll throw a video up of that where we replace that auger. That bearing's been here. We just had time to put it on. I think that's one of the last things he had to do. And I'm sure he's ready to start cutting wheat. We're pretty close to it. He's been looking at it. I think it's getting close to being ready to go. And see, we're at the bottom of the hill now. Look, we're still on the slope. And it's still a couple rolls of hay from the previous guy. Off and down. I think it's like 4 or 5 rolls of hay off the wood right there. You just can't run fast there either. It is sketchy. First roll. He forgot to check it. I got to remind him that. Always check your first roll day, folks. Make sure your string's right. Make sure everything doesn't change overnight. That boat is pretty good about not changing overnight, but always best to check your first roll. Make sure everything's good. That one looks good, but you really should get out and check it. First field raked. Someone's there in the shade, way on Dalton. I don't really want him running this back road by himself down the road, even though we're going far. I don't like him. I don't trust the riffraff not to run over. So I'll stay there with him. They finish is filled up. He's almost done. Heck, he's done kicked out 4 rolls already. He's working on 5th. It's making more hay than normally does. All right, update on tractor while I'm thinking about it. I talked to the dealer today. They're not sure what's going on with it. I have not been able to make it repeat the issue. They said if I can get it to repeat the issue, to let them know, and they'll come back and go through it. Right now I can't get it to repeat the issue. It's got 194 hours on it a while ago when I checked it. So we're about to do the 200-hour service on it. So I'll get that done here. I think we'll got a hay move before we get that done. Before I have to do that 200-hour service. I may move all hay before I do a 200-hour service. So it may be 205 before I get it done. We'll get stuff moved. I'm gonna go through it pretty good. I didn't notice I got another hydraulic coupler on the back leaking. So that's no big deal. I'll file that with them. I'll call them, tell them about that, and get a picture of it, and get me a new one put on that. We'll kind of go from there with it. So far though, the little tractor has done everything I bought it to do. Dalton's able to run it. He's able to bale hay with it. He's able to run it confidently. And it pulls the baler like I want it to. 2 fields down, 2 to go. We're on the 3rd field now. Just got done checking on him. He had stopped. Again, bad tie between buckles. I tied him slow. He had a knot come out. He had it strung back together by the time I saw him and got over to him. Saw a small field. He's sitting over here. Got her running again now. Going good. 4:30 here. Well, I sure would like to be done by 6. I have my other hooked up to the truck. So I'm going to take it home tonight. I'd like to get it back to the house tonight. Then I'm going to leave the tractor over here and bring the gooseneck over here tomorrow afternoon and start moving hay with that tractor. Leave him in the fields, staging hay up, and I'll move hay back and forth to the farm with the John unloaded with the 29 and 55. We should be able to get the hay moved fairly quickly with that. I give him some practice loading hay. He needs some practice loading hay on trotters. That way, some of his hay I've got sold, he can load them up. If they want to meet during the day while I'm at work, he can load them up. He just needs to practice. He'll be fine. Last field of the spring. Here we are. Dalton's behind me. We'll knock this one out and go on. Right here next to the creek. This is gonna be the thin stuff right here. It's gonna be pretty thick over next to the creek. Cut it the other day. Right over there, straight to the thick stuff. Should make pretty good hay. everything raked up. So I get one stick over here I got to pick up. See, where's that? Where's that? There it is. It's a good one. All right, we'll go ahead and finish this up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no. Everyone had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rolls so far. Looks like it's about to get another one. We'll be done here in a minute. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 windrows. 9 windrows, and we're done with hay for 2024. We start picking stuff up. Got 1 windrow left. I would say that'd be his last roll. He's back right there. Well, he just kicked out the last roll for 2024. So, we are done. I don't know what the bell count is. I'll try to get that bell count here in a minute. How many bells we got this spring? I'll throw it in here video. Pop up here somewhere. I'm gonna go home. Well, I'm gonna go take his tractor back up to Alex's, unhook the baler, take it back to the house while I can before it gets late, and get ready to start moving hay tomorrow. Appreciate you guys joining us. Remember, thumbs up if you ain't thumbs up yet. Hit that subscribe button, you ain't subscribed yet. As always, good Lord willing, we'll catch you on the flip side. Till next.